It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Falcons and the Hornets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Grant Best will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Bart Flash, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base pass.
In now, Brent Means, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Flash on at first, nobody out. In the dirt, and now let's see. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Best has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball
pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Row.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI. Now batting, Bruce Sanders. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Best with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Standing in now, Taylor Battle, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. Sam Moses is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
In now, Nathan Guy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
The center fielder, Nathan.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
Stepping into the box, Danny Deerdorf. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike three. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
From the stretch, Luke over toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And, oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Mac Tracy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And he takes a called strike one.
1-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Alexis Elias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This year against right-handed pitching, Elias is a batting line. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. It could go either way at this point.
Enrique Perez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike three.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Stephen Green, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And right into the shift. This will get foul for strike two. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the top half of inning. Second inning set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder Steve Rice.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. And this winds up inside for 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Dive is right there, 1 down.
Batting it, the second baseman, Bo.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Into the box, Bo Sanders. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. Still without a home run and a pair of RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out. Digging in, Josh Means, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
2 out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Peter Wynn. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, inside.
In his career, Wynn enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. The 1-0. Grounded to short. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Jared Carter.
Set to get his day started, Jared Carter. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air now, out to right field. Bellamy back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nathan Dye.
Striding into the box, Nathan Dye. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Bart Flash to start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Elias is there, one away. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brent Means. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Striding in once again, Brad Sanders earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch.
At the ball.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. So striding forward now, Danny Deerdorf.
Danny Deerdorf.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Deerdorf hits a little over the 270 mark. And it's quickly 0-2. So far this season, Deerdorf Has a slugging percentage a little over 425, a respectable number. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Yu.
Stepping in, Yu Watanabe. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Flash will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Tracy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mac Tracy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's up.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in now, Alexis Elias. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A line shot to third base. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Now batting, catcher, Enrique Perez.
Digging in, Enrique Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 5-2.
The left fielder, number 32, Stephen Green.
Stepping in now, Stephen Green, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
From the stretch, it's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Hornets are out in front here, 5-2. Leading off the inning, Bruce Sanders, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Bruce Sanders.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Sanders, 37 years old. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 balls, no strikes.
In there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping up now, Taylor Battle. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Steve Rice. Fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Peter Wynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Peter.
Here's the pitch.
Wynn.
0-1.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Into the box, Jared Carter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner at first with no outs here. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Flash is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nathan Josh.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nathan Dye. First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
2 out, nobody on. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Splitter, 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Ready now, Bo Sanders. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses. The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Josh Means, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Ready for another shot now. Bart Flash. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Fastball well outside. Outside, 3-0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
3-1. Now that's popped up. Perez is there, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Danny Deerdorf.
Danny Deerdorf.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That's popped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Yu Watanabe. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. David Bass enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Mac Tracy will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Bass stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Brent Means, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Sanders.
At the plate now, Brad Sanders. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Here comes the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bruce Sanders. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dime is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Stepping in, Jeffrey Bellamy. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it'd be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. That one's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Mark Eaton trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So now to the plate, Taylor Battle, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box now, Steve Rice, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Death Valley leads this one 5-3. At the plate, Alexis Elias.
The right fielder, Alexis.
This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Enrique Perez.
In now, Enrique Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Reined in to second for 1, on to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Stephen Green is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Chopper foul. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it's now 6-3. Seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
So stepping in, Peter Wynn. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way, but they can play well the rest of the game.
Flash will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits. Stepping up to the plate, Bo Sanders. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Means.
So coming to the plate, Josh Means. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Bart Flash drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Means.
To the plate now, Brent Means, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Jared Carter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starting to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Nathan Dye is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Danny.
At the plate now, Danny Deerdorf pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Bellamy is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. William Ha has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Brad Sanders. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Popped him up. Deerdorf has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Bruce Sanders.
Sanders.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Swing and a liner. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the Next will be the designated hitter, Mac Tracy. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alexis Ryan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. 1 out, nobody on. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
So now to the plate, Enrique Perez. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 8-3. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Stepping in now, Stephen Green, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot.
Into the box, Peter Wynn popped straight up. Williams take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Jared Carter. First pitch on its way. Check swing, cold strike, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellamy is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Taylor Battle, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding in, Steve Rice. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
The second baseman, from Xanadu.
At the plate, Bo Sanders. And it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Now to the plate, Josh Means, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the center guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-3 is today's final. Death Valley get their debut.